Attorney Martin. Okay.
Yes,
what do you want me to call?
You can call Mr. Mendez first.
Mr. Mendez, Mr. Jeremiah Mendez. Mr. Mendez, Mr. Jeremiah Mendez. Unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, and state your full name.
Full name.
Jeremiah Mendez, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may lower your hand, Mr. Mendez. Mr. Mendez,
Mr.
Mr. Mendez, do you have two devices open?
Mr. Mendez, do you have two devices open?
No, Your Honor. I only have one, which is a computer.
All right. Do you have a head? Do you have Bluetooth on or something? Because it's causing feedback.
I can check real quick. Give me a second. I don't have a Bluetooth on either.
All right. All right, Mr. Mendez, you have yes,
Mr.
counsel.
Mendez, you have counsel.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Mendez.
On behalf of Mr. Mendez.
Mr. Mendez has a number of matters on the docket for pretrial, and he is requesting a bench trial date for these matters.
Very well. Mr. Mendez. Mr. Mendez, you keep your microphone open while we're talking.
Because of
Okay.
feedback while
All right,
Attorney
okay.
Martin was talking.
All right, somebody has a second device open. I don't know what it is or who's doing it, but it's causing feedback.
I don't know what
It only happens when his mic. That's fine.
Mr. Mendez, something's coming from your device that's giving us that feedback. So.
Something's coming from your devices.
I can have somebody look it over. Just give me a quick second.
Hold on, we're gonna try to get through this first.
said-
Just hold on.
We're gonna try to get through this first.
All right, Mr. Mendez, you have ticket number P1344124. The People versus Jeremiah Jeremiah Mendez Mendez. Mr. Mendez, you have two counts under this ticket number. Count one is reckless driving. That is a misdemeanor. Count two is a misdemeanor for fail to stop upon request. You also have P1344110. You have three misdemeanors: drive while license suspended, repeat offender, drive an unregistered or untitled vehicle, and three, no insurance. Those are all misdemeanors. You have P1321675, two misdemeanors: supply false information to a police officer and drive while license suspended. P1299330, misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. X41844469, you have a misdemeanor for reckless driving. You have a misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. You have P1313346, drive while license not valid and no insurance. Both are misdemeanors. P1208305, you have three misdemeanors: drive while license not valid, no insurance, and drive an unregistered or untitled vehicle. All right, Mr. Mendez, counsel has indicated that you want to have a trial on these matters. Is that correct? I need you to unmute your microphone and respond now.
He fell off. So
It still shows him out here. Oh, but so that means he has two devices because he was still out here when he's just coming in, but he still had another device open. Mr. Mendez, you're back. Unmute, Mr. Mendez.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you fall off, sir? Or did you hear everything that I said to you?
No, Your Honor. I had to restart the computer. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. So if you're gonna do something like that, you have to let me know because I'm still talking to you. So, and I have no idea where we stopped. All right. I got to do this all over again. So you have ticket number P1344124. You have two misdemeanors: reckless driving and fail to stop. You have ticket number P1344110, three misdemeanors: drive while license suspended, repeat offender, drive an unregistered or vehicle, and no insurance. You have P1321675. Supply false information to a police officer and drive while license suspended. Both are misdemeanors. P1299330, disorderly conduct. That's a misdemeanor. X4184469, reckless driving and drive while license suspended. Both are misdemeanors. P1313346, two misdemeanors, drive while license not valid and no insurance. And lastly, you have P1208305. You have three misdemeanors, drive while license not valid, no insurance, and drive an unregistered motor vehicle. You have, let's see, 3, 5, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15. You have 15 charges, all misdemeanors, sir. All right. How do you want to proceed with this, Mr. Mendez?
I would like to set a trial date for that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mendez, you had an opportunity to discuss the type of trials that you could have with counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We spoke it over, and I'm ready to proceed with that.
All right. Do you understand the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's your decision to go forward with the bench trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Mendez will have a trial set for you for each one of these matters. That date is going to be October the 2nd, 2023, this year, October 2nd at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Mr. Mendez, on each of these cases, if you have somebody that you believe could be a witness on the case, someone that has personal knowledge about what occurred, or someone that was there, then you can have them come in and they can be a witness on your case. I need you to let them know if they come in on that date. This is going to be on Zoom, sir.
Okay.
So you can come out on Zoom the same way you did today. If you have witnesses, you have them come out here on Zoom as well. The first thing they have to let me know is they are not on my docket. They have no cases out here, and they are here to be a witness on your case. And I can separate them, and we can have them ready to testify when your case gets called for trial. Is that all right,
Yes,
Mr. Mendez?
Yes, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Mendez, when you have witnesses, they cannot come out in the same room with you. They cannot be on the same device as you. They have to be somewhere separate where you cannot hear each other. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Mendez, you're all set. Your trial date is October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Stay safe, sir. All right. Counsel, what's what
Ms.
else do you-
McKinley, Ms. McKinley, is asking for a trial date as well, Your Honor.
Miss McKinley, unmute your microphone. Turn your camera on. Looking for you out on the screen now. Will you turn your camera on, Miss McKinley? McKinley,
Yes,
raise your right hand. State your full name.
Aquantine McKinley.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Can you repeat that?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes,
You may lower your hand. Miss McKinley, you have ticket number P1476117, the People versus Aquatnae, Aquitnae, McKinley, McKinley. Miss McKinley, on this ticket, you have 3 counts. They are all misdemeanors. Drive while license not valid, improper plates, and no insurance. You also have P1476105. You have 3 civil infractions: dirty or obscured or improperly displayed plate, defective or missing equipment, and no receipt or unsigned registration. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Alicia Martin on behalf of Ms. McKinley, Your Honor, she would like to set these matters for a bench trial date.
Very well. Counsel for the court reporter, I know you are a house counsel, but the first case you called, I need you to place your P number on the record as well.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, P69003.
Thank you so much. Ms. McKinley, you had an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room where you could talk to the attorney in private. Is that correct?
Yes, but I had lost connection.
Are you saying you did not finish your conversation?
Yes.
So you need to go back into the room with the attorney. There are some questions you had or some things you want to say?
No.
Okay, well, I'm confused, ma'am. You say you lost connection, but you had sufficient conversation with the attorney to understand how you want to proceed. Counsel says you want to have trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Did you have an opportunity to talk with the attorney about the types of trials, a jury trial versus a judge trial or a bench trial?
No, I had lost connection at that point.
Okay. All right, ma'am, hold on. We'll let you have, well, let me do this, ma'am. You understand that there's two different types of trials you can have for misdemeanors. You can have a jury trial or you can have a bench trial. A bench trial is often referred to by people as a judge trial. The difference is a judge like myself or any judge in this court can listen to the evidence and make a determination if that evidence rises to the level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. If the evidence does not rise to that level, the judge must find you guilty. That is the same level of evidence that must be presented before a jury trial. The difference is a jury trial would have 6 people from the community listening to the evidence and making a determination if the evidence rises to proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Again, the same standard. If the evidence doesn't rise to that level, the verdict must be not guilty. You understand that?
Yeah.
Now, you understand the difference between what happened. The burden of proof doesn't change. It's just if you're going to have a jury or if you're going to have a judge. Which one would you prefer?
I'd say it's jury.
You want a jury trial? Okay. All right, ma'am. Now, there's a difference also. With jury trials, the dates are pushed out. I'm not telling you this, ma'am, to try to convince you to have a bench trial. It doesn't matter to me. That's your decision to make. The only real difference, ma'am, the jury trial would be pushed out until January the 17th. A bench trial would be this October. The reason is, ma'am, there's 30 judges in this building and they have to arrange and give a scheduled times where we can have jury trials. Everybody cannot have jury trials at the same time. We don't have enough room in the building for that. Jury trials get pushed out for a while. So we'll give you a date for a jury trial of January 17th of 2024, ma'am.
Is it okay if I just do a bench trial?
You can, ma'am, but that's totally your decision. The bench trial would be October the 2nd.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, ma'am. Like I said, when I tell you how those dates work, it's not at all to convince you to do one or another. It's just that's the reality of it. We cannot have jury trials for all 30 judges in here every day. So it just doesn't work that way. So, and I have my scheduled dates for a jury trial as the other judges have theirs. So, but if you prefer to have this, to do this faster, and you just indicated that you did, that would be October the 2nd. At 9 a.m., October 2nd at 9 a.m. If you have any witnesses, you can have them come in on that date and be a witness on your trial, ma'am. You understand that?
Yes.
On your trials. All right. All right. If you have your witnesses come out there, again, this is going to be on Zoom. If you have your witnesses come out here, they have to let me know that they are a witness on your case and their names will not be on my docket. So I will not be looking to see if they have a case out here. All right.
Okay, and can you repeat the date?
Yes, ma'am. October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right. All right, ma'am. You're all set. Good luck to you. You stay safe.
Okay.
We'll see you on October the 2nd.
Is Miss Rogers gonna peek in, or should I contact her directly?
Not here today. So
Oh.
well, I'm sorry, Madam Clerk is going to
Attorney
answer
Hatcher,
that.
I've been sending you the offers via
email. I've been sending them to your email.
Yeah, I've gotten them. So none of the ones you sent are for cases that I have. So
Okay, I just sent some more. Well, I'm about to send some more. So
okay, so if people have documents, what are we doing? Because obviously that wouldn't be in the offer.
If counsel, if they have documents and they are compliant with the law today, the normal process is to just dismiss the case.
Okay, so you want me to pull them in?
Yeah, if they have documents.
Okay.
The only thing that we have to check is for driver's license. People present their driver's license, but obviously you can still have the copy of your driver's license and it still could be suspended. So that's the only
Okay,
thing we
and
have
if
to
we
double
have
check.
someone here for trial, do you need them on video? Are you going to do a trial over the phone? Will they need to reschedule?
If it is a trial, they have to have video.
Okay,
No,
that's
she
what I told them, but I just want to make sure.
for the retained attorneys for let's see. Just had the file. Okay, here they go. For Mr. Islam, the offer is amended to block Katie. And that one, the officer is here.
Is that for Nazmul Islam? I believe there's two Islams in here.
Yes, for that. Well, I said for the retained attorney. So yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Yep.
Okay, and then for Mr. Wagner Morales Perez, looks like one count to plead to open intox passenger and the remaining balance will be dismissed.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I think we'd like to go ahead and set up a trial when we get called. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So I can set this one up here for the judge to call for a trial date, and then for Mansour. Mansour would be a plea to disorderly conduct.
Oh, okay, thank you. We will accept that.
Okay. And counsel for Islam, are we taking that offer, or what we doing? Are we holding the?
We'll be taking the offer.
Okay. Okay. So all three of these are ready. You got one trial date, and then the other two are going to be.
Okay. Attorney Martin, which was, you had one other case for me to call, is that correct?
McGlown and also Massey.
Oh, you had two, okay. All right. Dontrez McGlown, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name. Dontrez McGlown, yes. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Dontrez McGlown.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Mr. McGlown, you have ticket number P1472462. The People versus Dontrez, Dantrez, McGlown, McGlown. Mr. McGlown, under this ticket, you have one count, drive an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Attorney Martin, did he present documents at all?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. McGlown does have valid registration, which he showed me, and the expiration date has not yet occurred. So it is current and valid.
Very well. Mr. McGlown, because you have shown documentation, you are now compliant with the law. This matter is dismissed. You can sign off. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Jasmine Massey, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Jasmine Massey.
All right, Ms. Massey, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Massey, you have ticket number SP 139468883. The People versus Jasmine, Jasmine, Massey, Massey. Ms. Massey, on this ticket, you have one count for driving while license not valid. You also have SP 139468881, driving unregistered motor vehicle. SP 139468882, no insurance. SP 14362 driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 14362 drive with license suspended. And P 1430158, under this ticket, there's two counts. One's a warning. One is drive while license suspended. The other one is no plates on the vehicle. All right. Counsel.
Your Honor, Ms. Massey did produce documentation of valid driver's license that doesn't expire until 2025, which was issued in 2022. Also,
I got the copy of the SOS Secretary of State indicating report indicating as of today she does have a valid license. So in all the charges involving a driving with license suspended or no driver's license, those matters are dismissed. Go ahead, counsel. The other matters.
she also has a valid insurance, Your Honor, that is valid through March of 24, and registration that is also valid through March of 24.
All right, very well. Ms. Massey, because you have provided documentation that you are current today, it is the policy of the people that if a person, even if they had a ticket for no driver's license, if they are current today, that they would dismiss these matters. You are now compliant with the law, and the people have indicated that they would dismiss these matters. They are dismissed. You are free to go. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, Your Honor.
You as well. All right, I got some retained attorney for some things already. Is that correct?
Ms. McKean, what breakout room were you in?
I'm sorry, I was in I think it's I can't even, I left my paper in the car. 3311.
No, which breakout room were you in?
My phone ended up losing connection, so I'm not really sure. I just know I was in 331.
Okay.
All right. I had some retained attorneys that our cases are ready to go. Who is ready?
I was ready, Your Honor, for Nazmul Islam.
Let's see. All right. And your client is with you, counsel?
I'm gonna waive his presence, Your Honor.
This is a civil infraction, so certainly that is allowed. This is case number SP 142755051. The People versus Nazmul Nazmul Islam, ISLAM. Mr. Islam has one ticket for speeding, driving 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. The people have made an offer. That is a ticket that carries 4 points. The people have indicated that if Mr. Islam were to plead today, they would amend and reduce that charge to blockading, which basically is a non-moving violation with 0 points. Counsel, you've indicated that you have the authority to act on your client's behalf. Are you going to take advantage of that offer, or have you informed your client and he's agreed to take that offer?
Yes, Rami Hijazi on behalf of Mr. Islam, Your Honor, P82830. I do have the authority to admit responsible on behalf of Mr. Islam for blockading traffic. We would like to take
Very
the
well.
offer.
All right, counsel, may I use the ticket itself for a factual basis?
Yes, you can, Your Honor.
That on the date of January 26, 2023, Mr. Nazmul Islam was operating a motor vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Fisher. He was cited by police officer Abdul Shabazz for driving 16 to 20 miles per hour. So you would admit, counsel, that your client was driving at least 16 miles over the speed limit?
Yes, sir.
The court will find Mr. Islam responsible for blockading traffic. That is a non-moving violation, a 0-point ticket. That the fine is $175. That is a civil infraction. It must be paid within 14 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're all set, counsel.
Thanks. Have a good.
You also. All right. Next, retained counsel.
I'm ready, Your Honor, on Steve Mansour, whenever you're ready.
All right. Nobody's gonna let the lady go first. Ladies
That is
first,
fine,
or-
Your Honor. Ladies first.
No, I believe Attorney Calabat did sign in before I did, so
It
go
doesn't
on.
matter. It doesn't matter.
All right. All right. Let's see. What do I have first in my hand? How about that?
There you go.
Mr. Steve Mansour is the one that's on top.
Okay.
Counsel, would you have your client state his full name? Raise his right hand, state his full name.
Steve Mansour?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand. All right, Mr. Mansour, you ticket number U677-90723. You are charged with 1 count with offering to engage the services of another for an act of prostitution. The people have indicated that if you were so inclined, they would reduce this charge to disorderly conduct. However, there are conditions. You would have to take a HIV test. That test, sir, the results would be private. I do not need to know the results. I do not need to know the results. I do need to know that you took the test. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you have to show me that you took the test. I do not want to know what the results are. You would also have to take an online morality class, and we can get you that information. You know what, Madam Clerk, I no longer have that card with that information on it. I have to check and look and see. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Mansour?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, counsel, can I use the ticket, the complaint itself, for a factual basis?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Mr. Mansour, on the date of June the 28th, 2023, were you in the area of John R. and Remington in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you make an offer for $30 for some type of sex act?
Your Honor, actually, would you mind if I just question him on the disorderly conduct aspect of it? Because I
No,
think
counsel, we we have to make a factual basis. A factual basis is reality. The conviction itself will not state that, but I have to have a factual basis because sometimes people plead something and they actually didn't do anything. So
Yeah, no, I understand because he's still he tells me at the time the officers approached him, he was loud and it did cause a disturbance.
but that's not the charge. That's not the charge. I have to take the original charge. I have to have a factual basis for the original charge, and then the entry will be the reduction.
You have to say that if you want it. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, Your Honor, he'll say that. That's fine.
All right. So, sir, did that occur? I asked, did you offer someone $30 for some type of sex act?
Yes.
All right. All right. The court will find you guilty of disorderly conduct. That's all the actual conviction will show, disorderly conduct. So,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all right. You will have a fine, sir, of $250. You're going to have to counsel. Let me see if I can find. I had a card with some information on it that he could take the.
If you call probation, they should be able to just tell.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just looking to see because I had that little card with the guy's name on it. So I'm gonna have to find it for later. I think I made a copy of it before. All right, counsel. I'm going to give you a telephone number to the probation department, and you can call and get the information for that morality class and the and as far as the HIV test, he can use his own doctor, any doctor, long as he comes back and shows that he took the test.
Okay.
And that's all I need to know, that he took a test, not that I don't want to know the results.
Okay.
So, Madam Clerk, the number to the probation department.
Number is 313
Okay.
965 3414.
Okay, no problem. I will call them to get that information.
And we will return on how much time do you need, counsel?
A couple of months would be fine, Your Honor, if that's okay, or whatever you would allow.
60 days. That would be
That's
October
fine.
the 10th.
That is fine.
And the fine will have to be paid by then as well.
Okay.
What did I say? 250? Yeah, 250.
That is fine, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Then we'll see you back on October the 10th at what time do you want? 8:30, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. October
9
10th
o'clock.
at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank
All
you, Your
right.
Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
You as well. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Attorney Hatcher, do you have Mitchell? Brittany Mitchell?
Yes.
Okay, I got in touch with the state. She said that she would do a 3-month delayed sentence.
Okay. And what is specifically that charge?
It is smoking marijuana within a vehicle.
Okay.
Attorney Glukowski.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And you have Wilder Perez.
Yeah, he's right here with me in my office. Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wilder Perez, would you raise your right hand and state your full name?
Mi nombre es Wilder Elber Morales Perez.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Perez, you have ticket number P1471710, the People versus Wilder, Wilder. Last name is Perez, Perez. Mr. Perez, on this ticket, you're charged with operating a motor vehicle with open alcohol in it. You also have ticket number P1471686. On this ticket, there are 3 counts. Count 1 is improper plates. That's a misdemeanor. Count 2, driving unregistered motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor. And count 3 is driver's license never acquired. That is a misdemeanor as well. The people have indicated, counsel, that he pled to count 1 with open intoxicants in the motor vehicle as a driver. That's the original charge. They would amend and reduce that to open intoxicants in the motor vehicle as a passenger. The other 3 counts would be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. Yes. Well, we do appreciate the city attorney's offer of potential issues. So we respectfully request that the matter be set for bench trial. And I have explained to Mr. Morales Perez, with the assistance of a Spanish interpreter, the difference between a bench and a jury trial, and he wishes to proceed with a bench trial.
Very well, counsel. Certainly we can do that. The bench trial date will be October the 2nd at 9 a.m. October the 2nd at 9 a.m. It will be on Zoom, counsel, unless there's a need to have it in person.
Understood. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll see you on October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
Madam Court Reporter, there was a Christopher Moore I let in. Do you know what happened to that person? I don't know if they fell off or what. I let him in, but then I don't see it.
I don't know. It's an iPhone out there. That's the only thing I see. But other than that, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Judge, Ms. Mitchell is setting her matter for a trial date, and then Mr. McDermott is a dismissal with documentation.
All right, counsel, I'll call that. All right. Mr. Patrick McDermott, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Patrick John McDermott.
Swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Mr. McDermott. Mr. McDermott, you have ticket number P1451392. The People versus Patrick, Patrick McDermott, McDermont. Mr. McDermott, you have 3 misdemeanors. They are 3 counts. They are all misdemeanors. Count 1 is improper plates. Count 2 is no insurance, and count 3 is driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amari Hatcher, P74935, appearing on behalf of the defendant. He has already stated his name for the record, Your Honor. Your Honor, he did provide valid documentation with respect to the offenses that he received tickets for. He can also produce them to the court, but both documents were valid.
Both or all three? Well, actually, for
I
the
only had 2
registered
tickets on
vehicle.
the docket, Your Honor.
Okay, there are three for whatever reason. I don't know why, but if he has a properly registered vehicle now, then he has proper plates. So,
And Your Honor, just for the record, the registration expires 10/23/24. The insurance expires 12/16/23.
very well, counsel. I don't need to see it. Ms. Attorney Hatcher is an officer of the court, and certainly if she said it, it is trustworthy. So because you have provided valid documentation and you are now current and compliant with the law, these matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off.
Thank you.
Attorney Hatcher, what was the other name you said?
Brittany Mitchell is setting for trial, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Mitchell, I am looking for you. Turn your camera on, ma'am. Raise your right hand. I think I lost you. You were there a second ago when I called your name, Ms. Mitchell. I think when she went to unmute, she signed off. So, all right, we'll have to wait for her to come back. Do we have anything else ready?
Yes,
Jared.
I will call Jerica Miller next, Your Honor.
Jerica Miller, Madam Clerk. Thank you. Okay. Ms. Jerica Miller, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Jerica Miller.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Miller, you have ticket number 18467-923, the People versus Jerica. J-E-R-I, okay, the officer's writing on here is terrible. J-E-R-R-I-C-A, Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R. Ms. Miller, you have one count, one misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. Ms. Miller, do you have a current driver's license today?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay. All right, Ms. Miller, because you do not have a current license, they will not dismiss the matter, but they will amend and reduce the charge. They will reduce the charge to fail to display. Fail to display is one of the lowest driving charges there is. This charge would suggest, even if it's a legal fiction, that you had a driver's license, you just did not have it on you. This referred to as failing to display a valid license. That is the offer. Did you have an opportunity to discuss that with counsel?
Yes.
And do you want to take advantage of?
Yes, I do.
How do you want to proceed with this matter, ma'am?
I want to plead guilty with it and then pay the amount that whatever fee there is.
All right, ma'am. So agreeable. All right, Ms. Miller, I've already sworn you. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial and challenge this matter. If you went to trial, the people would have to present evidence. The evidence you could, if it's a physical evidence, something that has physical form, you could have it examined. If it is testimony or people testifying, you could cross-examine them. You can also present witnesses and evidence on your own behalf. Whatever the evidence is, it has to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. If you plead guilty today, you give up your right to a trial. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Ms. Miller, on the date of August the 11th of 2018, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of Fort and Brooklyn in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
At that time, did you have a valid driver's license?
No.
The court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to display. Your fine is $225. Can you pay that right away or do you need time?
I will be able to pay it on the 17th if that's not an issue.
No, it's not an issue, ma'am, but let's see, the 17th of this month?
Yes.
Okay, why don't I just give you 30 days, ma'am? Just pay it
Okay.
on or before September the 8th.
Okay. Can I pay it online or will I have to
You-
make a check out to the court?
Oh, ma'am, you can pay it online
Okay.
or at one of the kiosks that's located around the city. They're called DivDat. They kind of look like ATM machines where people pay their public utility bills. And obviously you can come into court, but paying online is absolutely an option for you.
All right. Thank you.
If you're all set, ma'am, if you understand everything, then you can sign off. Good luck to you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like we have Ms. Mitchell back, counsel.
Yes. Ms. Mitchell, can you start your camera, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, 1 second, Ms. Mitchell. I'll be right with you. I'm just finishing the paperwork on my last one.
Personnel letter to the meeting room, the last one, this year, phone number is 8878. What is your name?
Desmond Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell, how many devices are you out here on? I mean,
This is the third one.
The car dropped for some reason. I don't know what happened, but the car dropped.
Well, then turn the other phones off when you come out on another phone, sir. We can't have you out here on 3 phones.
I'm on the same phone.
Well, all right. All right, Ms. Mitchell, you're
Yes.
back. All right, ma'am, I need you to raise your right hand, state your full name.
Brittany Mitchell.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, you have ticket number P1472343. The people versus, oh, okay, got a little extra letter in this. Is this pronounced Brittany?
Yes.
Okay, that's Brittaney. Last name is Mitchell, Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, you're charged with 1 count of smoking marijuana in a motor vehicle. All right. Was there an offer made, counsel?
It was, Your Honor. And I did let Ms. Mitchell know. Amari Hatcher for the record. Ms. Mitchell did not want to take advantage of the plea recommendation. She would like to set this matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Well, Ms. Mitchell, you had an opportunity to speak with counsel, and she described and explained the difference between a bench trial or a judge trial and a jury trial. Is that correct?
Yeah, kind of. She just said that I would have to go to pretrial again if I got a jury trial, but I don't know the difference between the two. Only thing I was informed is that I would have to go to pretrial again if I went with the jury trial.
Hold on, ma'am. Let me help you out. I understand where you're going. Ma'am, there's 2 different types of trial. One is a trial by a judge and one is a trial by a jury, okay? With a jury trial, there are 6 people that will be listening to the evidence, and they will make a determination if the evidence rises to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. If it does not rise to that level, the jury must come back with a not guilty verdict. That is the same burden and standard for a judge. A bench trial is a judge trial. One judge will listen to the facts and they will make a determination if the evidence rises to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. You have a right to have a judge or a jury listen to the evidence and make that determination. The only real difference, ma'am, is, well, I shouldn't say the only real difference, because one is 6 people from the community listening and one is a judge listening. The only thing that I have to tell you is a jury trial, because we have 30 judges in this building and we get a block of time when we can do a jury trial, because everybody can't do jury trials every day. There's no space in the building. There's not enough jurors. So we have to be spread out. My next jury trial date will be January the 17th. My next bench trial date is October the 2nd. So, but the decision is yours, whatever you want to do, ma'am.
I can do the whichever one is October the 2nd.
Okay, that's the bench trial. That would be either myself or one of the judges in this building. Okay, you can come out here. It's going to be on Zoom. So that's the other thing. It's a little bit faster. Jury trial we have to pick a jury. That starts in the morning and then we'll listen to the evidence in the afternoon. So, but on October the 2nd at 9 a.m., you can come out here on Zoom and you can have your trial date. If you have any witnesses, you tell them to come out here on that date as well. And the first thing you have to do, and they have to do, is let me know that you have witnesses. Because when people come into the courtroom, I'm looking to see if they have a case in here. Witnesses will not have their name on the list. So, but I just need to know you have your witnesses. I apologize. It's one of those days. We'll see you on October 2nd at 9 a.m. Now, when you come back, you cannot be dressed in a undershirt or something. You have to be appropriate and dressed in clothing, ma'am. That is not appropriate for court. If you were in this building, you could not wear it, and the people would have stopped you at the door and told you you can't come in the building dressed that way. So Zoom court is the same. You have to be dressed appropriate. We'll see you on that date, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Morrow or Mendoza is ready. And there's someone here for a formal hearing. I'm not sure if his officer is here. His last name is Islam.
Which one?
Of Islam, the first one with the H. No, that was set for a pretrial, Attorney Hatcher.
Oh, okay.
Because we had Islam coming down. Yeah, that one he set for a pretrial.
Okay.
All right. Attorney Hatcher, which was the next case you wanted me to call?
Mendoza or Morrow is ready.
I have both of those in hand, so okay. Wow. Don Mendoza.
Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Adan Mendoza.
I'm sorry.
Adan Mendoza.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
Okay, you may lower your hand. Sir, you have ticket number U663-11023. The People versus Adan, A-D-A-N, Mendoza, M-E-N-D-O-Z-A. Mr. Mendoza, you are charged with one count of offering to engage another for the act of prostitution. The People have made an offer, sir, that they would amend and reduce this charge to disorderly conduct. That's all it would say. If you were to plead to this, it would not say you were convicted of offer engaged. It would just say disorderly conduct. You would, however, have to take an HIV test and let the court know that you took the test. I would have to see proof that you took the test. I do not want to know what the results are. That is personal and private. I just need to know that you took the test. You would also have to take a misdemeanor morality class for that reduction. Do you know how you want to proceed on this matter, sir?
Yes, sir. I'd like to plead guilty.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mendoza, I swore you in. You understand that you do have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial. You have a right to have that trial before a jury. But if you plead guilty today, you give up that right. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty? Now, that might sound like a stupid question, sir, but the reason is I have people come out here all the time that says, I'm not guilty, but I want to plead guilty because I just want to get this over with. Well, sir, I could not accept a plea for a person who is not guilty, pleading guilty for convenience. That would be a court of convenience, not a court of justice. Okay, so I will have to, you said you are pleading guilty because you are guilty. Now I'm just giving you an explanation of why I have to ask that question. Mr. Mendoza, on the date of, wow, Madam Clerk, can I see an ROA or something? Because this is how reading this officer's writing for the, looks like something third or something, but I'm not sure. Just want to get it right.
6/20/23.
That doesn't look like that's what it has up here. Okay, I can't see it. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, on the date of June the 20th of 2023, this year, sir, were you in the area of Coventry and Remington in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
Did you
It was.
approach someone and offer them $20 for some type of sexual act, sir?
Yes, I did.
Court finds you guilty of the amended and reduced charge, sir, of disorderly conduct. You will have to pay a fine of $250, sir. You will have to take an HIV test. You can do that through the health department or one of the services like, one of any of the health services or your own private doctor. I just need to know that you took the test. I do not want to know the results. You'll also have to take a misdemeanor morality class, sir. I need you to, do you have a pen or something you could take down the telephone number?
Let me grab one real quick. All right, I do.
All right, Madam Clerk, would you state the telephone number for the probation department?
313-965-3414.
Okay. Okay, would you say the last four numbers again?
3414.
3414.
All right, you're going to call that number, sir, and you're going to tell them that you're required to take a misdemeanor morality class. It's going to be an online class. You're going to get a certificate from that class. You're going to come back to the court. Excuse me. You're going to come back to the court, sir, on October the 10th. On that date, I want to see something that says you took a test. Again, the HIV test, I don't want to see the results. I just want to know that you took the test. And I want you to have completed the misdemeanor morality class. In fact, let me just give you a little more time to do that. November the 8th, come back and you just show your certificate that you completed that, and this will be closed out on that date, sir.
Okay. How long do I have to pay the fine?
Just have the fine paid in 30.
Yeah, wasn't nobody there.
Oh, really?
Mr. Moore. Okay. All right. Have the fine paid in 30 days, sir. Unless you need more time, I can give you more time if you need it.
Yeah, if you can be more, it'd be appreciated. So
all right. How about 60 days?
That'd be great.
October the 10th, sir. Have the fine paid by October the 10th. Actually, sir, I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you what you're going to do. Since you're going to come back out here on November the 8th, just pay before you get back out here. So
before November 8th?
Yes, because you're going to come back on November the 8th and show us that you complied with the other terms and conditions. Just have it paid before then.
Okay.
All right. So, and don't pay it the night before, sir, because the computer won't be updated. So pay it at least a few days before you come back.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right, sir. Then you're all set. We'll see you on November the 8th.
Same time?
We'll see you on November the 8th. Back out on Zoom, sir.
Okay.
Good day. Have a good day, sir. Stay safe.
You too.
Anybody else you have ready? I think I gave you more. Did I give you?
I don't know. I'm writing this out right now. I believe you had, Ms. Morrow, is that correct, Attorney
That's
Hatcher?
correct, Judge.
And how are we going to proceed on this matter?
She's gonna take advantage of a plea.
All right, Miss Morrow, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Latama Morrow.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Morrow, you have ticket number P1403562. The People versus Latamara, Latamara, Morrow, Morrow. On this ticket, ma'am, you have 2 misdemeanors: driving unregistered or untitled vehicle and fail to display a valid operator's license. You also have P1387671, 2 misdemeanors: driver license suspended and no insurance. P176526, fail to display a valid license. That's a misdemeanor. P1403557. You have 3 civil infractions: expired plates, no proof of insurance, and improperly tinted windows. You have ticket number P1254458, misdemeanor for driver license suspended, and P1244145, fail to display a valid operator's license. You have 10 tickets out here today, Ms. Morrow. The people have indicated that if you were to plead to 4, 6 would be dismissed. The 4 that you would be pleading to, ma'am, let's see. Get them in front of me. On P1403562. Count 2, fail to display a valid operator's license, which is already the charge. It's already one of the lowest charges. It's nothing lower that can go to. They wrote that one that way.
Okay.
Also, if you plead to count 1 on that same ticket, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. 562. Okay, they wrote, they would amend that charge to improper plates, reducing that ticket also. Then there's 2 civil infractions, and let me get to that. On ticket number P1403557, count 1, which is expired plates, that's already one of the lowest charges, so that would be as charged. And count 3, tenant windows, you plead to that, they would dismiss the other 6 matters. That would be, and I'll tell you what that would be. That would be, they would be dismissing P1403557, civil infraction for no proof of insurance. They would be dismissing P1387671, driver license suspended and no insurance, both misdemeanors. They would be dismissing P1176526, failed to display a valid operator's license. They would be dismissing P1254458, driver license suspended, and they would be dismissing P1244145, failed to display a valid operator's license. Okay, ma'am, you understand what the charges are and what the offer is?
Yes. Yes.
Ms. Moore, do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you want to go to trial and formal hearing on all of these matters?
No, I'll take advantage.
All right, ma'am, I've already sworn you in. So are you pleading guilty because you are guilty
Yes,
and pleading responsible because you are responsible?
yes,
On ticket number P14035562 on the date of November 3rd of 2022, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of East Davison and McNichols in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And the vehicle you were driving, was that vehicle yours, ma'am?
yes.
Was that vehicle properly registered at that time?
No,
Court to find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of improper plate. And on the, and did you have a valid license on that date, ma'am?
no.
Court to find you guilty of failed to display a valid license. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, for the two civil infractions on ticket number 1P14035557. Okay, this is the same date and time. The vehicle you were driving, you said there was no registration. The vehicle was not registered, properly registered. So you did not have valid plates then. Is that correct, ma'am?
No, I have plates.
No, they were expired, right? Because
Yes,
yes. Yes, okay. Find you responsible for expired plates. And the window tint, ma'am, was that a tint that you put on the windows, or you had
I don't
a
have,
tint on the windows that was not proper?
no, I don't have no tint on the windows.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I'll dismiss that charge. So you have the other three charges. The rest of the tickets are dismissed.
Thank you.
All right, now, so you have two misdemeanor charges. Those are $225 each, so that's $450 for the expired plate. That is a civil infraction. And for the expired plate, ma'am, the ticket is $145. I need you to pay the $145 first, ma'am, because that's a civil infraction that has to be paid in 14 days. The two misdemeanor charges are $225 each for the total of $450. I can give you time to pay those. Do you need time?
Yes.
How much time do you need?
I don't need, I just started my job, so I probably need about a
Ma'am,
month.
just tell me what you need.
About 30 days.
All right, I'll give you 60 days, ma'am.
Thank
60
you.
days. 60 days will be October the 10th. That $450 must be paid on or before October the 10th. That means you can pay it any kind of way you want. If you pay $10 here, $20 there, however you do it, long as on October the 10th, that whole $450 are paid. That
Okay.
$145 has to be paid in 14 days. I have no, I don't have the authority to give you any additional time for the civil infraction.
Okay, so just come down there and pay it?
You can pay it online, ma'am, or you can pay
Okay.
it at one of, have you seen the kiosks that's located in and around the city? They're
Yeah.
called DivDat. They're in the Meyer stores. If you're anywhere near Northwest Activity Center, there's one in there. There's one outside 36th District Court. They're all over the city, ma'am. They're called
Okay.
DivDat. Kind of looks like an ATM machine where people
Yes.
pay their public utilities. So you
Yes.
could pay there. Okay, if you recognize that, then you could pay at any of those.
Okay.
All right?
So
All right,
once
ma'am.
I pay, excuse me, sir, once I pay all my tickets off, then I can apply again for my license?
Cannot tell you that, ma'am, because you have to go to the Secretary of State. This is not the Secretary of State. They take care of your license. I
Okay.
only see tickets for Detroit only, which means you can have tickets anywhere else in the state. Lansing,
Okay.
Flint, Highland Park, anywhere, Southfield. I don't see any of that. So you have to go to the Secretary of State. That's for the entire state.
Okay, thank you.
All right, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Mitchell wants to take a plea.
All
Are you
right,
able to do
Council.
that over the phone or does he have to be on
No,
camera?
no, we can do that over the phone. I just need to finish writing these up before I forget
Okay.
what I just did on it, so. No, we only have to have him on in person if he's having a trial. So he can't identify somebody if someone had to identify him for the case without a camera, so.
Madam Clerk, can you pull Mr. Islam's license, please, to confirm his valid?
Yes, I think I read it.
Judge, I'm ready on Mr. Murray.
All right, Council, I'll be right with you guys. I'm just putting the charges, writing out the paperwork for the last couple I did, so. But I'll be right back with you guys, very, very short.
It is valid.
Okay,
So you want me to put that one up for him to call?
please.
Okay. And I put a Christopher Moore in room 20. It's gonna be a disorderly conduct if he decides to take it.
Can I give you some names that we need, please, for?
Sure.
Jason Miller, Lakeisha McCory.
I just emailed that one to you. Lakeisha
Okay.
McCory, Jason Miller, I gotta get the city attorney back in here for that one.
Okay.
I sent you two offers for that one because for McCory, because one is state and one is city, so I sent them separate.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, I'm sorry. I just noticed it said join.
Mr. McKinney, did they tell you to come back into the main session?
It just said join something and then I pressed join.
Attorney Martin, did you want Ms. McKinney to come back to the main session or? Well, just hold tight for right now, so.
Okay.
All right, who had Mr. Islam?
I did, Your Honor.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Islam, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Sharia Tanveer Islam.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, I do.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Islam, you have ticket number P1456806, the People versus Sharia Shahriar, Islam, Islam. Mr. Islam, you are charged with driving with an expired license. I do see, Mr. Islam, that you do have a valid license. As a result of that, this matter is dismissed. You can sign off, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
You can sign off, sir. Mr. Desmond Mitchell. Desmond Mitchell.
Hit *6 to unmute, Mr. Mitchell.
Raise your right hand and state your full name, Mr. Mitchell.
Desmond Mitchell. Desmond Ramon Mitchell.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, keep your hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Mitchell, you have ticket number P1402536. The People versus Desmond, D-E-Z-M-O-N-D, Mitchell, M-I-T-C-H-E-L-L. Mr. Mitchell, you're charged with one count. It's a misdemeanor for illegal dumping. Mr. Mitchell, the people have indicated if you were to plead today, they would give you what is known as a delayed sentence. It would be a 12-month delayed sentence. That means you would pay a fine today or sometime in near future of $225. If you do not pick up any additional cases, you have no follow-on problems like this matter would be dismissed. They would give you a delayed sentence. That means in 12 months, this matter would be dismissed. It would not be on your record if you don't pick up any other cases. You understand that?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to discuss this with one of the attorneys?
Yes.
How do you want to proceed on this matter, Mr. Mitchell?
I plead guilty. I want to pay the fine.
All right. All right, Mr. Mitchell. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial, but if you plead guilty, you give up that right?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, on the date of November the 16th, 2022, were you dumping some trash in the area of Barham and Linville in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Mitchell. The court will find you all right. Mr. Mitchell, let me ask you a question. Did you go to did you pay a blight ticket on this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
How much did you pay?
$830.
All right. And who did you paid it? Who did you pay it through, sir?
36th District.
No,
Who said no?
Detective Greeno.
Okay.
That was paid to the city of Detroit, DAH ticket, sir.
Okay, but there was a fine that was already paid on this. Is that correct?
Correct. One's civil and one's a criminal matter. Two separate.
No, I understand that, ma'am, but certainly right now, if I gave him something, it would just be a fine. So
that's correct.
So to a certain extent, ma'am, officer, that is kind of double dipping, you know. So we can just charge multiple ways. That's not a fair way of doing things. Now we certainly can leave him with we can charge him and we can do this. In fact, I'm going to do that. We're going to give him the delayed sentence and he completed that, but I'm not going to give him an additional fine. So he's already indicated.
I understand, sir. Just real quick, just so the blight ticket does cover a amount that goes towards the city to have all the debris that is being picked up.
Yes,
as well.
Right, and that's what I understand that, and that's why I'm saying I will find him guilty, and we'll leave this on his record for 12 months, and it's going to be dismissed at that point. but I'm not gonna give him an additional fine, so,
Yes, sir.
okay? All right,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mitchell. Mr.
Yes,
Mitchell,
sir.
all
Yes.
right. So what I'm going to do, sir, is you said you want to plead guilty to this. And you're pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
All right, so on the date of November 16, 2022, were you, I think I already asked you that question. Did you dump trash in the area of Barnham and Linville in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
I'll find you guilty of that charge, sir. I am not going to give you a fine because you've already paid a fine to the city of Detroit of $800 plus dollars. This will still be on your record for 12 months. On the date of August the 8th of 2024, if you have not picked up any other cases, this matter will fall off and will not be on your record. If you have other charges, something similar to this, sir, this will stay on your record. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, thanks.
Officer Grano, or Detective Grano. Sorry, I think she left. So.
And Attorney Hatcher for Miller, it will be one plea to FTD and count two will be dismissed.
Okay, and then for McCory, how many counts did she have total? Because it's only 3 on the docket sheet, but I have like pleas for 7 tickets.
I believe, yeah, she has a couple of in warrant status, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I got 9.
Okay, all right.
I think some of them might be civil infractions that might be, no, these are all misdemeanors.
And let me go talk to her.
Yeah, all yours.
Count 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
That's on dismissals.
Oh, okay, I see.
No count.
Yeah, I don't know what you did. I know, I sent you a statement. Mr. Mitchell, you're free to sign off.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And Attorney Martin, you said you are ready on the rest of your people, which would happen to be, can you give me the names? Just.
Yes, Jermaine Murray, Lachey Miller, La Unique McElroy. The other Mr. Miller, whose first name I don't know how to pronounce, Victoria McKing, and Christopher Moore.
Okay.
Just one more.
Where them boys at? Where them boys at?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our stated, once you come back to the main session, please make sure you leave your devices muted. We are in court. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
All right, Judge, I'm ready. My goodness.
Are we gonna have a prosecutor?
That's Amari Hatcher.
Okay, Attorney Hatcher, I do have the city attorney. He's in here right now. I asked him to come back.
Okay, can me and him go in a breakout room or whoever it is?
Amari, can you call me on my cell?
Okay,
Contact.
okay.
Is it about McCory?
Well, McClory says she doesn't know about those other tickets that aren't set for hearing today.
They've been dismissed. She only pleaded the two.
No, I just wanted to give him the file for whoever it was that you were asking about. That's why I
No,
was
it's
asking.
for the trial, McLeod, whatever his name is.
McLeod.
Yeah,
Yes,
but for Miss McCory, other than the 3 matters that are on the docket for today, she says she is not aware of those tickets.
Okay, I'll double check them and see that if they are already taken care of, but
They're set for dismissal anyway.
No, she was pleading to some other cases. She's fine with the plea for the 3 that are on the docket. The other tickets she's not aware of.
okay, let me see what one's on the docket.
What's her name?
McCory.
Keisha McCory?
Yes. So the 3 that's on the docket are state, so she's saying she's aware of those.
Oh, the other one? Oh, mine? Oh,
All of those.
okay.
So you're the problem. Let me see.
You gave it to me.
She got it. Okay, warrant.
Okay, you can give me a call.
Okay.
Warrant.
Set those for free trial.
Judge, Attorney Martin said she's ready on all her cases.
All right. Attorney Martin, what do you have?
Jermaine Murray,
Jermaine Murray.
And FYI, Attorney Hatcher, all the rest of these tickets are in warrant status and they are her tickets based on the name and the date of birth, so I'm not sure how she wants to proceed from there.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Jermaine Murray.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. State your full name.
Ryan Rashard Murray.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Murray, you have ticket number P14754457. The People versus Jermaine, Jermaine Murray, Murray. Mr. Murray, on this ticket, you have 2 counts. 1 is a misdemeanor for no insurance. Count 2 is a civil infraction for expired plates. You also have ticket number 16. That means this ticket is from 2016. It's something that's not been resolved all this time. 16228174, drive with license not valid. P1155697. You have 2 misdemeanors, drive with license expired and drive an unregistered motor vehicle. And that's it. The people have made an offer that if you were to plead to, let's see, because you do have a valid driver's license now, so the tickets with for
Yes.
no driver's license. Those are both dismissed. The people have made an offer on the other matters that if you pled to one count of P1475457, count 2, expired plates. If you play responsible to that, the other matters would be dismissed.
Your Honor, Alicia Martin, P69003, on behalf of Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray did show me valid registration that does not expire until August, and also valid insurance that does not expire until January of 24. So I would ask that all of these matters relating to registration and insurance also be dismissed.
All right. All right, that means that all of these would be dismissed because every ticket is dealing with either a driver's license, insurance, or registration. And you said you also have seen the valid registration and the valid insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
I do have a report from the Secretary of State saying his license is valid. All of these matters are dismissed, sir. Good luck to you. You can sign off.
Thank you, Judge. Lachey Miller.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see, Mr. Murray. What do you have next, counsel?
Lachey Miller.
Ms. Miller, raise your right hand, unmute your microphone, state your full name.
Lachey Faith Miller.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Miller, you have ticket number P1471897. The People versus Lachey, Lashae Miller, Miller. Ms. Miller, you had 2 counts. One was a misdemeanor for remaining in the city park after that park was closed. It shows the city park closed at 10 p.m. They reopened at 6 a.m. It shows that you were in the park at midnight. The people have indicated that. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I only see I'm gonna have to talk to one of the prosecutors. They only made an offer on the one charge, so I need to know what's going on with the other charge.
Your Honor, Alicia Martin, on behalf of Ms. Miller, she is requesting a bench trial date on both matters.
Very well. Very well. All right, Ms. Miller, you understand that I've swore you in already. You understand you have a right to have a trial on these matters. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry.
And it's your decision to have a trial by a judge and not by a jury, ma'am?
Yes.
Very well. All right, ma'am, I can give you a trial date. Your trial date will be October the 2nd. October the 2nd at 9 a.m. You'll come out here at 9 a.m. You'll come on Zoom. Make sure you like today, you have your camera.
Okay.
If you have any witnesses, they have to come out. They have to come out with the camera as well, but they cannot come out on your device. They have to be in a separate location, so you can't listen to each other or talk to each other. You understand that?
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you on October the 2nd, ma'am, 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, one question. Will this, because I'm 18 and I'm in school, so will this case interfere with anything me being in school college-wise?
I can't, ma'am, the attorneys can advise you. I can't give you legal advice. That's why we have attorneys out here for you. Can you give her any advice, madam?
Okay,
I can't see any reason why it would interfere with your school.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so I can log off today.
Judge Miss McElroy is also requesting a trial date.
Okay, 1 second. Trial waived by. Did you have your phone open right now? Okay.
Just now, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Who has Shavia Miller?
I do, Judge.
Okay, are we ready to call this case?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Miller. Mr. Miller, I'm sorry, Shavia, I just looked at the name, sir. I apologize.
Shavaye. How you doing?
Shavia, I'm good. Chevalier. Okay. All right. Sounds French. All right, Mr. Miller, I need you to kind of stand still now. So you have to stand still while you're in court. You have ticket number P1442845, the People versus Chevalier. SCHVIEA Miller, MILLER. Mr. Miller, you're charged with 2 counts on this ticket. One is improper plates. The second one is driving unregistered motor vehicle. Those are both misdemeanors. You also have P1442829, and you have 2 misdemeanors. Improper. Wait a minute. Yep, same 2 charges. Driving unregistered motor vehicle and improper plates. The people have indicated that they would dismiss 3 if you pled to 1 for the.
They told me it was being all dismissed.
Well, that's
Mr.
not what I
Miller,
have.
Mr. Miller,
That's not-
relax. Judge, it's Attorney Martin, P69003 on behalf of Mr. Miller. And
Yes.
Mr. Miller did show me valid registration, which does not expire until July of 24. And because all of these charges relate to registration and plates, I'm asking that they all be dismissed based on his documentation.
Very well, counsel, if you did, if you've seen the valid documentation, certainly as an officer in court, you have offered that up, and certainly this court will recognize that Mr. Miller, who may not have been with valid documents back on April of 2023, he has valid documents today, and the court and the prosecutor's office normally recognizes that. So these matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Miller, just so you understand, this is something that the people offer. This is not by right. They don't have to do that, because if you weren't valid on that date, they could just demand, because the ticket was written on that date. If you weren't valid on that date, they don't have to dismiss it, but they tend to do that for the people. So they are dismissed, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Miller, do you know how to leave the meeting?
Yeah,
You just hit leave.
thank you.
She's in the main session.
No.
All right, Attorney Martin?
Yes, Moore, McElroy, and McKing are all requesting trial dates.
Okay, that would be La Unique McElroy.
Yes.
All right, Miss McElroy, turn your camera on. Raise your right hand and unmute your microphone. Then state your full name.
Okay, it says, the host has disabled it. Okay.
Oh, I can't disable your camera, ma'am. So the camera shot is on you. So.
Officer Nelson, you're free to go. Thank you.
All right, there you go, Miss McElroy. All right, Miss McElroy, raise your right hand. State your full name.
La Unique McElroy.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. McElroy, you have ticket number P1413210. The People versus La Unique, LAUNIQUE, McElroy, McLelroy. You have 3 counts. The first 2 are civil infractions, no proof of insurance and no valid registration certificate. And the third one is a misdemeanor for leaving the scene of an accident with property damage. The people have indicated, ma'am, that they will dismiss the 2 civil infractions, but leaving the scene of the accident, they're not going to dismiss that. So you can, I don't know if you had an opportunity to speak with counsel to make a determination as to how you want to proceed.
Your Honor, Alicia Martin on behalf of Ms. McElroy, and she is asking for a bench trial date.
Very well. All right, Ms. McElroy, you did have an opportunity to speak with counsel and discuss the different types of trials. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and it's your decision to have a bench trial, ma'am? A bench trial? Very well.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we have you scheduled for a trial date on October the 2nd, 2023. Make sure when you come back, ma'am, that if you have witnesses, you tell them to come out on Zoom. They have to come out with a camera as well, and they can testify. Can also, well, that's it, ma'am. You come back at 9 a.m., bring any witnesses, let them know that they have to tell me that they are a witness on your case because they will their names will not be on my docket sheet. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, ma'am. Good luck to you. We'll see you on October the 10th.
Oh, the 2nd or the 10th?
Oh, I apologize, ma'am. October the 2nd. You are absolutely correct, and I am very wrong.
Okay.
9 a.m. Attorney Martin or Attorney Hatcher, whoever has something ready, I am ready.
Your Honor,
to
I'm
call the
ready on
next-
all of mine. Mr. McLeod is a dismissal.
Mr. Okay, I got it in hand. Hold on. Von McLeod. Unmute your microphone.
Yes.
All right. All right. State your full name, Mr. McLeod.
Von McLeod.
All right, Mr. McLeod, you have ticket number P1318175, People versus Bond, VAUGHN, McLeod, MCLEOD. All right, Mr. McLeod, I do need you to raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
All right, you may lower your hand. Mr. McLeod, you are charged with one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. The people have made an offer. Oh, no, it's being dismissed. All right. Mr. McLeod, I'm not sure why, but the prosecutor has placed a sticky on my desk that says this matter is being dismissed. I don't know why, but they're dismissing it and I'm not questioning it. This matter is dismissed. Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Mr. Miller is taking a plea.
Okay, 1 second. All right, I don't have Mr. Miller's file in front of me. I do have two. Oh, now I do. I do have it now. Let's see. Mr. Miller, raise your right hand. State your full name.
Jason Lamar Miller, sir.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir. Sorry if I'm moving. I'm at work, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Miller, as long as we got a good connection.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Miller, you have two tickets. One is SP 1128061. That People versus Jason, JASON, Miller, MILLER. Mr. Miller, you're charged with driving with a suspended license, misdemeanor. You also have SP 1128062. You have a misdemeanor for no insurance. All right. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, he would like to avail himself of the offers presented.
All right, Mr. Miller, the people have offered that if you pled to the drive while license suspended, they would amend, reduce that charge down to fail to display, the lowest license charge there is. That's a charge that would suggest that you had a driver's license. You just didn't have it on you. They would dismiss the other charge of no insurance. Mr. Miller, you do not have a valid driver's license today?
1 second, Your Honor. I'm sorry about this.
Mr. Miller,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
cannot do this. You are in court. You don't stop me from doing my job because you're doing your job. If you come to court, you have to be ready to do your case, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right.
Sorry about that.
All right, Mr. Miller. Driver. The people have indicated that if you pled to the driver with license suspended, they would amend and reduce that charge to fail to display. The other charge would be dismissed. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Miller, you understand that you have a constitutional right to go to trial, but if you plead guilty, you give up that right. You understand that?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Miller, on ticket number SP 1128061 on the date of October 23rd, 2020, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of East 7 Mile and Queen Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
At that time, was your license suspended?
Yes, sir.
Court will amend that charge down and find you guilty of the amended reduced charge of fail to display. The other ticket will be dismissed. Your fine, sir, is $225. Can you pay that right away or do you need time?
Give me about 2 weeks, sir. I'll bring it down to the courthouse myself.
First of all, you don't have to bring it down to the courts. You could do it online. You could pay at a kiosk. Also, they're all over the city. So you can do that, but you can, if you choose to bring it down to the court during normal working court hours, then you certainly can do that. That is $225. You can, 2 weeks, I don't have to give you additional time. When I ask do people need time, it's generally something further out, like 30, 60, 90 days or something like that. But 2 weeks is fine within the acceptable parameter. I'll tell you what, Mr. Miller, I'll just give you the 60 days and you can take your time and pay it however you choose to. When I give you a date like that, it does not mean you have to pay it all at one time. You can break it up and pay it in increments if you choose to. $20 here, whatever you choose to do, as long as the entire $225 is paid on or before October the 10th. All right?
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. You can sign off.
Thank you. Okay.
And McCory is ready, Your Honor.
All right, 1 second, counsel. Excuse me. All right. Lakeisha McCrory. Lakeisha McCrory, turn your camera on. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Full name, Lakeisha McCory.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. McCrory. Ms. McCrory, you have ticket number X4232137, the People versus Lakeisha, Lakeesha McCrory, McCrory. Ms. McCrory, on this ticket, you have 2 misdemeanors and 1 civil infraction. First misdemeanor is no operator's license on person. Count 2, sorry, not on person, no operator's license. Count 2 is no insurance, and count 3 is a civil infraction for impeding traffic. You also have make sure these not duplicate tickets. No. You also have ticket P1123123. You have 2 misdemeanors, driver's license never acquired and no insurance. You have P1063284. You have a single misdemeanor for drive while license not valid. And lastly, you have P1063283. You have 3 misdemeanors, improper plates, no registration, and no insurance. The people have indicated, let's see, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. McCrory, you got to find a place of quiet. All right.
Your Honor, is it possible, Ms. McCrory has,
I'm about to step in the bathroom.
Ms. McCrory had some confusion about when the tickets that are not on the docket sheet today, when those were issued. Are you able to give me the dates of the other matters that were not set for hearing today?
I have the tickets in front of me, so let me see which ones, because I'm not looking at the docket sheet. I'm just reading all the tickets, but let me see which ones are not on the docket sheet.
Only the SX tickets are on the docket, the other 3 are not. I mean, the other remaining ones are not. Only the state tickets are on the docket, all the other ones are not on the docket.
Oh, okay. So only 3 are on the docket.
Yes, and the other ones are awards.
Okay. All right, Ms. McCrory, are you back?
Yes.
All right. The tickets that are not on the docket sheet are a little older, 3 years old, and somehow or another they were in a warrant status. So ticket number P1123123, this is from October 13th of 2020. This was in the area of Greenfield and Capitol Street. And it says you were given a ticket for no driver's license and no insurance on that date. Another ticket that's not on the docket is today is P10638284. This is from February 5th of 2020, and this happened in the area of Davison and Homer. And they said you were driving without a valid license. And the last one is ticket number P10633283. And okay, let's see. All right, this one is on the same date. It's just additional tickets. It's driving without a valid license. So you have basically two different dates where these other tickets are from 2020.
So those from 2000, okay, so I really don't remember those. So how do I get that resolved too?
Your Honor, can we just set the tickets that weren't set for hearing? Could those be set for trial? And Ms. McClure, you have the option to do a trial by judge or either a trial by jury, which would be a jury of your peers. And we can just take the plea for the matter set for hearing today.
Okay, yeah.
Well, counsel, I think what we should do is just give her another date where the prosecutor will take a look at all the tickets. Oh, did they? Oh, okay. All right. If you took a plea today, ma'am, what would happen is you would be pleading to two tickets. One would be fail to display a reduction of the charge for no driver's license. The other one would be improper plates, and they would be dismissing 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets.
Improper plate?
Your Honor, she doesn't recall receiving those tickets. The only tickets she recalled were the 3 that were on the docket sheet, the state tickets that she got, I believe, in 2023.
Okay.
So that was the plea she wanted to take advantage of today.
All right, but counsel, I mean, we can do that obviously, but I think it's always best for people to have a global resolution instead of taking care of something and not,
right,
and then coming back with something else.
So do you want to set all the matters for trial, ma'am? That's what the judge is saying. He prefer for you to.
I want not like these. I agree with the ones I just got. So like, I don't know where I would set that for trial. Like, I'm so confused. I don't know.
So, ma'am, let me. The tickets that you said you don't remember. You don't remember getting the tickets in 2020?
No.
All right. Well, let me, and I don't want an answer from this, but it shows that. Did you ever have a? Well, the officer has your license number on here, but ma'am, did you ever have a 2006 Chevrolet that was red in color? No, yeah, 2006 it looks like. At one point it says 2006, something else says 2019, but I don't know if that's something the officer wrote on there. But did you ever have a 2006 red Chevrolet?
No.
How about a 2019? Because I don't know if this is 2006 or 2019 Chevrolet, but it says red.
No. My car is gray.
All right. One of the tickets that's from 2020 says a 2010 gray Chevrolet.
You said gray?
Yes.
That's for this time.
Nope, ma'am. This is a 2020 ticket. Also, I have a 2020 to 2020 ticket. Says it was in Greenfield and Capitol Street. It says a 2010 gray Chevrolet with the same license plate as the tickets on it that you said are yours. The other two do have different plate numbers. But that doesn't mean that it's your car. It just means that's the car you were driving at that time. So, or somebody was driving at that time. Well, ma'am, you know what? 213. Ma'am, the tickets that we're talking about are tickets that's being dismissed anyway. So I'm not sure where we're going with this.
Oh, no, I just was confused.
Oh, Your Honor, all of them were not being dismissed, not the plea that I received. She was pleading the 2 counts outside of the state matters.
Yeah, let's see, let me look at the plea form. The 2 that she was pleading to are the 2 that she said she agreed with.
Okay, well, I received another plea from the city that had her pleading to 2 additional counts, so.
Okay, no, the only thing I see that she's pleading to on the form that I have was the ticket ending in P1123123, count 1 and count 2. The driver's license never acquired was going to be reduced to fail to display. The no insurance was going to be reduced to improper plates, and the balance of the tickets were being dismissed.
Okay, do you have 2 different offer sheets, one from the state, one from the city? It was 4 counts she was pleading to.
Let's see. No, maybe there's a plea to, I don't see a state plea on here, so.
Yeah, it's a state plea as well, because the matters on the docket sheet are state counts.
I couldn't print the state plea out because the way the corner code sent it to me, but it was.
Counsel, I'm gonna leave it the way I just said it.
Okay.
Okay. Because I don't have anything from the state, so. All right. Is that acceptable?
Is that what you want to do, ma'am? You're pleading the 2 counts. He says he's going to dismiss everything else.
Yeah.
Actually, 283. Yeah, what I have on here is oh yeah, we're just going to do that because this is too confusing. All right. You want to take advantage of that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Right. Did I swear her? Ms. McCrory, I think I did swear you.
Yeah,
so
it was
we're good.
noisy. I'm sorry. I work at a school.
It's supposed to be noisy in schools now. That's the sound of learning.
Right.
All right, Ms. McCrory, you understand that you have a constitutional right, but if you plead guilty, you give up that right?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, ma'am?
Yes.
On the, let's see, on ticket number P1123123, on the date of October 13, 2020, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of Greenfield Road and Capitol Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving without a valid license, ma'am?
Yes.
Court will find you guilty of fail to display on, and on count 2, the vehicle you're driving, ma'am, was that insured on that date?
No.
I can hear you.
No.
All right, the court will find you guilty of the reduced charge of improper plates. The other matters are dismissed, ma'am. The other matters are dismissed. Good luck. Your fine is $225 on each one of the matters, ma'am. That's a total of $450. Can you pay that right away or do you need time?
I need time.
How much time do you need?
How much can I have?
Ma'am, tell me what you need.
Can I have 60 days? 2 months?
Yes, ma'am, you can have 60 days. In fact, I'll give you 90 days. You have until November the 8th. November the 8th. That does not mean you have to pay it on that date, just on or before, or you could pay it in increments in any form that you want, $10 here, $20, however you want to. Long as November the 8th, the entire $450 is paid.
November 8th. Okay. And when I when I pay him, like if I do it online, I would just type my name in, like.
Ma'am, when you go online, you go to the tickets, you can type your name in. It may ask for your birth certificate, your birth date or something to get the right name, but you can pull your name up. Yes, it'll show your tickets. Then you can pay them. All right.
All right.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Attorney Martin, are these your other 2 people that are left?
Yes.
Okay. Judge, do you need anything else from me or am I?
If you have no one else that you've talked to out here and you're all set, it's always good to see you, counsel.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You as well.
What are you laughing at? Attorney Martin.
Yes, sir.
Am I right? Then we only have 2 left?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All righty. All right. Let's do Victoria Macking. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Miss, am I pronouncing your name Macking?
McKean, yeah, that's fine.
McKean. All right, please raise your right hand, ma'am, and state your full name.
Victoria McKean, Janelle McKean.
Do you swear or keep your hand up?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand now, Ms. McKean. Ms. McKean, you have ticket number P1473515, the People versus Victoria, Victoria, McKean, McKing. Ms. McKean, you have 3 counts. The first count on this ticket is drive without a valid license. That is a misdemeanor. Then you have 2 civil infractions. Holding or using a mobile electronic device while operating a vehicle, and no proof of insurance.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003, on behalf of Ms. McKean. Ms. McKean would like to set these matters for a bench trial.
Very well. Did we get an offer from the city, the state rather? For the, not for holding the cell phone. No, it's a state charge right here. And I don't see I don't. All right, Attorney Martin, you said that Ms. McKean wants a bench trial?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. Ms. McKean, you understand that you have a right to have a jury trial as well. You understand that, ma'am?
I understand.
And it's your choice to have me or a judge, another individual judge in this court to hear your case, ma'am?
Yes, I felt like it was better because by that time I probably could. I don't have the money for the proof of insurance right now, but I wanted time to get it if I didn't succeed in the trial.
Oh, okay, ma'am. All right, you've indicated you want a bench trial. We'll give you a bench trial date, ma'am. Your date will be October the 2nd. October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
If you have any witnesses or anybody that you want to come testify on your trial, you have them come out on Zoom on that date, October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, they just have to be in a different location. They can't be with you or using the same device or any place where they can hear, you can hear each other. You understand?
Understood.
All right, ma'am. We'll see you back on October the 2nd at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Mhm. All right, Christopher Moore. Christopher Moore, raise your right hand, state your full name. Turn your camera on. Camera and your mic.
It's saying my video, the host has disabled my video.
I don't disable your video, sir. Let's take a look and see.
Okay, there we go.
All right. You did it. Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Moore, you have ticket number. State your full name, sir. Raise your right hand. State your full name.
Christopher Michael Moore.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Moore, you have ticket number U6779063. The People versus Christopher C. Strike that Kristoffer. Moore, Moore. Mr. Moore, you have one count of offering to engage the services of another for an act of prostitution. The people have indicated that they would amend and reduce that charge to improper, strike that, disorderly conduct. You would have to take an HIV test from your doctor or a health service or Planned Parenthood or something like that. I do not want or need to see the results. I just need to know that you took the test and you know the results. You would also have to take a misdemeanor morality class, and that would be an online class. And if you did that, obviously, I said the charge would be reduced to disorderly conduct. There would be no mention of anything else. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to
Alicia Martin, Your
advantage of
Honor, on
that, or
behalf of
do
the defendant, Your Honor,
Yes.
I spoke with Mr. Moore about the offer and about his charges, and he would like to set the matter for a bench trial.
Very well. All right, Mr. Moore, you understand that you do have a right to have a jury trial. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And it's your decision to have a bench trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll give you a date of October the 2nd. October the 2nd at 9 a.m. If you have any witnesses you want to testify on your behalf, you have them come out on Zoom on October the 2nd as well, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your matter will be held on Zoom, so.
Okay.
All right. All right, sir. That's October the 2nd at 9 a.m. We'll
Thank you.
see you on that date, sir. Good luck
See
to
you.
you. All right.